If you go to my website, my resume starts with the dog and suds.
Washing dishes, Big Boy Restaurant, 8 Mile and Evergreen Road, Detroit, Michigan.
My dad had a small restaurant.
I grew up in my dad's knee, family business.
I was an engineering intern.
I started working there when I was about 12 years old.
It's really the hard part of the hotel that nobody really acknowledges.
And I try and emulate because he understood the gift of hospitality.
If I ever got to be the boss, I would treat dishwashers better.
The gift of hospitality, the understanding of the hospitality business, goes far beyond what we traditionally think about it.
The thought of starting and doing the same thing for 40 years doesn't exist in any business anymore, and that's why you can make a career out of ours pretty easy, because you can go in a lot of different disciplines.
Arguably one of the best pathways for any job in the country.
We want to instill in our students is the idea that if they think like the owner, that establishment is probably going to be more successful, and the more successful it is, then that means they're probably going to grow. That person's going to grow with it.
It's so dynamic and always changing, and there are always challenges, but it's so much fun at the same time.
People want to come here, and interview and to attract students to come to work for their organization.
People tell me that our kids are not afraid to get their hands dirty. They understand what it is to start from the bottom up. They understand what it is to build a business.
Who are the keys, who are the leaders, the role models of how to do more with less? It's not how to do the same with less, it's doing more with less. And we're doing it here at Michigan State.
Even though we're 47,000 students, hospitality is its own family.
The relationships that I garnered from my time here, both as student and faculty, have been lifelong ones.
The professor acts just like a coach, while my schoolmates and the alumni just acts like my team members, and we can go together.
It kind of brings it down to a new level when you start meeting people from your classes because you're in the same hospitality club together.
It's the fact that they genuinely care. They genuinely ask you about your classes, how are you doing, how can I help you?
When I want to do research hospitality industry, I can find lots of articles that written by our professors.
They're out there researching, learning new ways to do things, and then on top of that, teaching a class and presenting it to us.
There's nothing better than to see a light go on. There's nothing better than to see that creative spark comes out of a kid that maybe didn't think they had it and all of a sudden realize they do.
I really wanted to combine the serving people, serving guests side with the business function, and it just seemed perfect for me, hospitality business.
I really valued the relationships I had, my friends, and I knew I wanted to do that as a career too.
It can provide me with more comprehensive concepts in the hospitality industry.
You look at other programs that are just starting their hospitality career. It really takes time to develop relationships, and that's what they've done really well here.
It really meant a lot, seeing a proven track of success and innovation, that really stood out to me.
The alumni network are, I think, one of the most important things that this school has.
Being a mentor, I think, is one of the great gifts that alumnus or alumna can give.
I do enjoy coming back. I enjoy teaching. I guest lecturing, and it's great to build a relationship both with the professors when I'm here, but also then with the students.
It takes more than just being successful to be a champion. You also have to give back to those who are going to fill your shoes, and they definitely do that.
Spartans will make things happen.
Spartans will do.
Spartans will be passionate.
Spartans will lead.
Spartans will execute.
Spartans will succeed and make the most of their opportunities.
We are
This school,
The school.
The school.
Of hospitality business.
At Michigan State University.
Go green.